Today we're going to show you how to make a gluten-free tortilla,
not crack.
That's right. So Megan, I don't know about you, but for me, I get asked all the time when you're just diagnosed gluten-free and you're like, oh my God, I get a gluten-free tortilla and it breaks on me every single time I go to make it.
I can't tell you how many people ask me about that.
Exactly. So we thought, you know what, let's just show everyone how to make a gluten-free tortilla and share with you our favorite tortillas that we love. And there's a lot of choices out there.
So many wonderful options.
So my favorite tortilla today is the siete. It's a cassava and chia.
And we say today because this truly does change.
Decades. It's been pretty awesome, but it's grain-free. It's a great option, and
so
I
this one
love
they
it.
use, it's coconut flour, cassava flour. They have one that's just almond flour, and they really are so soft and a really great option.
Another one of my favorites that, you know, tortillas aren't just for tacos and quesadillas. We love making sandwich wraps.
Yes.
And this is a Rudy's spinach. It comes in fiesta, it comes in plain, and it's wonderful to just kind of add color to your tortillas.
Definitely, we love adding any vegetables or anything, so having the little bit of spinach in there is great.
Awesome.
We love the color, and they're great for when you're going on hikes, wrapping it, going on picnics. It's a fun switching it up instead of bread.
It is.
Another one that I absolutely love, the Follow Your Heart is, as you can see, it's bigger. So these are they're great for burrito substitutes. They're thicker, they're really doughy.
They're very much like a true flour tortilla.
Yes, and then another one that I just absolutely love are these Sonoma. They're made from ivory taff flour, a little bit of tapioca. These ones are great, and the way that I prefer heating these larger tortillas up, because as you can see, we're gonna be using a hot plate, which is this, so or just a dry pan. I like wrapping these in some parchment paper and a little tin foil, and you put them in an oven heated to 350 degrees, and you let them sit in there for about 10 or so minutes, and they just get nice and soft, and you fill it up. You can fold them really nicely, re-wrap them in there, save them for later. I mean, there's really no wrong way.
No.
Stovetop, oven, but this is how easy it is,
you know,
to make a good one.
To make a good, uncrackable, pliable, we're gonna go for it right now. So this, I just turned our hot plate on, and you just want it hot. This feels nice and hot, and you just set it down. Now you want to be careful. You know, we do these a lot, so you can use a little tonger to flip it. And so as it's sitting on the hot plate,
you can
in
see
your
it
pan,
literally relaxes.
just like goes, oh, okay, I'm getting some heat on me now.
It's our skinny soft, and as you can see, it's kind of folding up around the edges, and it's starting to bubble. So what you look for is as you flip it and turn it around, the air and the heat is causing these little bubbles in here. But this is where
it's the fine line.
It's the fine line that if you let it get too bubbly, or you start smelling it burn a little bit. It's nice to brown it, but if you let it sit for too long, that's where it then gets stiff, and you go to fold it and crack.
So it's really
kind of like flipping it back and forth. If you see them heating up tortillas, like
in any Mexican restaurant,
they're sitting there and they're just constantly flipping it.
And this is it. This is perfect.
Yep, this is done.
So look at it. It's just totally beautiful, pliable. You can fill it with your tacos, your corn hash,
anything. And what you're looking for is
cheese.
Truly, you want it this thin, doughy, easy to peel. It's so soft and just yummy.
And then you can just use it. And then the second one that we have is a little bit bigger, and this is, you know,
oh, you did? Yes, so we're gonna put it back on.
Put it back on. And so what you're doing is, I always like to, you know, get it to this soft place, fill it with whatever you're gonna fill it with, and then, you know, some people like a crunchy taco shell, and I'll just go ahead, fill it with the cheese.
This one is taking no time.
Yeah, this one, look, the bubbles, they're the bubbles.
And so as you can see, I'm taking it to the edges because you wanna get the whole thing. It's a little bit bigger than the hot plate, but this is done.
That's it, that's done. So then what you do is then you can take this, fill it, and then you can put it in a skillet and just brown it a little bit more, but just not too much.
Or eat it as is. So we hope you found this helpful. If you do not subscribe to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, because every Wednesday we are sharing lifestyle tips, recipes, how-tos, just like this. and they are delivered straight into your mailbox. And if you don't follow us on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you do to see what we're up to every day and other fun things and recipes that we would fill in this.
Yeah.